KTV News, I am Okoyemi Olugbemi. Here are the headlines. United Kingdom officially enters into recession according to figures. Japan economy falls into recession. Federal government set to borrow 2.5 trillion naira via bonds. Market woman advises Tinubu to leave office. Now the news in details. The United Kingdom economy has entered recession after recording 2 successive quarters of negative economic growth in the second half of last year. The Office for National Statistics (ONS) said that gross domestic product (GDP) contracted by a worse than expected 0.3% in the 3 months to December, having shrunk by 0.1% between July and September. A poll of economists had pointed to a smaller 0.1% fall in the October to December period. The fall in GDP in the fourth quarter was the biggest since the fourth quarter of 2021. Britain's economy has been stagnating for nearly 2 years. The Bank of England has said it expects it to pick up slightly in 2024. Finance Minister Jeremy Hunt said there were signs the British economy is turning a corner and must stick to the plan, cutting taxes on work and business to build a stronger economy.
I absolutely believe that the economy has turned a corner and we're now pointing in the right direction.
The UK has officially entered a recession.
Picture of the economy as a whole, and it's bad news. The figures we got this morning about the last 3 months of the year were worse than most economists were expecting.
Meanwhile, Japan has lost its spot as the world's third largest economy to Germany, as the Asian giant unexpectedly slipped into recession. Once the second largest economy in the world, Japan reported 2 consecutive quarters of contraction on Thursday, falling 0.4% on an annualized basis in the fourth quarter after a revised 3.3% contraction in the third quarter. Fourth quarter GDP sharply missed forecasts for a 1.4% growth in a poll of economists. In other news, the federal government is seeking to raise 2.5 trillion naira in its second federal government national bonds auction of the year. Debt Management Office, in a circular issued on Wednesday, stated that the offerings consisted of 1.25 trillion naira with a maturity date of February 2031 and 1.25 trillion naira with a 10-year tenure. FGN savings bonds are part of the domestic borrowing plan of the federal government. Last year, the federal government raised about 7.6 trillion naira from the fixed income market. This year, the federal government has projected its new borrowings to hit 7.83 trillion naira. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has sought approval from the National Assembly for about $8.69 billion and 100 million euros as part of the external borrowing plan for 2022 to 2024. The latest federal government bonds have a face value 1,000 naira with a minimum subscription requirement of about 50 million naira and subsequent increment in multiples of 1,000 naira. Interest payments on FGN bonds are usually semi-annually. In January, the federal government had offered a 2-year FGN savings bond due January 17, 2026 at 11.33% per annum and another 3-year FGN savings bond due January 17, 2027 at 12.33% per annum. Finally, on the news, a market woman in the southwest has gone viral after she was caught on tape decrying the high cost of food items. In a video making the rounds on social media, the woman said the president should step down for a younger person to take over if he does not know what to do. She stated that food items have gone so high that a cup of rice is now 1,200 naira.
Ìríkà ráìsì 1,215. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ ṣé ti pa ni. Ọlọ́mọ mẹ́jọ mélòó ló. Sóyè ilé yín ni. Bàbá. Ẹ bọ́lẹ̀ ń bẹ̀. Ẹ bọ́lẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ o. Ẹjọ́ ọmọ kékeré ṣe eléyìí pọ̀. Ẹ tú wàhálẹ̀ Tinubu èmi ló kàn. Gbèsè yìí pọ̀ o.
That's it on the news. For more updates, ensure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Thanks for watching.